Stars have been going strong. Some of football's greatest legends have been Panthers, and today our men can still do no wrong. 'Cause we're the Panthers, we're the mighty blue and white. We're the Panthers, we'll show them what it means to fight. Yeah, we'll fight for the right to return the flag to South Adelaide yet again. Yeah, oh. There's been Garlic, Moriarty, Jimmy Dean. We had Soapy. Now there's Sneezer and Stew. Just two fine examples of South Super Team that's gonna give them a dose of the true Panther power. Panther power. Panther power. 'Cause we're the Panthers. We're the mighty blue and white. We're the Panthers. We'll show them what it means to fight. Yeah, we'll fight for the right to return the flag to South Adelaide yet again.
Sneebickler up, I think he's marked it. 4-2 grab Sneebickler. What a strong player he is, fresh from his 5 goals last week against the Blues. Russell Ebert playing centre half back this week on Sneebickler will have his hands full. Certainly one of the best centre half forwards around. A goal to Sneebickler, his first.
Force the ball centre. A chance now. Bob Martin gets it over to Kepler on the left leg. Goes for home with a long one. That's going to be awfully close. That's home. South have got another goal.
Glyn Hewitt, it appeared to be, although if it was, he's a long way down. Sneebickler, big leap in front of Ebert. Good mark. Take a lot of competition every time he lines up now because he's got a reputation. Thrown into the ground as Giles. Holding the ball according to the umpire, and Sneebickler the free kick. Eckerman to the centre of the ground. Martin this time front spot. Off he goes. Lines the goal up. I don't know if he'll make the distance. Hughes getting underneath it. It's a float up. It's a goal. Bennett finally straightens up and goes to centre half forward. Sneebickler's on the run. Brooksby almost marked it. He's got it now. Philip Wood couldn't possibly miss from there. Brilliant work, South Adelaide.
But the action with Hewitt, he's going to be short on distance. Hughes sets himself. Sneebickler over the top. Wood again. Gets it quickly back. Farquhar shoot a goal. Close. Goal. Brilliantly done, South Adelaide. Fine handball there from Wood. Hately for South Adelaide. Now, can he find someone through the half-forward line to get a kick? Here's a chance for young Chapman. Chapman clear, heads towards the goal. One bounce, kicks away. Ball coming back with a boot. A fine goal.
Playing league football. Out went Giles. Darren Kapler's got it. He's a beautiful kick normally. Oh, what a goal. What a goal from that angle.
But Ivanov goes towards the half-forward line. Hawkins up, good mark over the top of Ebert.
Not a dominant player, though. Corns comes in from the side and takes a beautiful mark. Vintage Corns, that.
Kennedy hooks it back cleverly to Ebert. Got a shocking bounce. Hewitt snaps towards goal. That's closer. I think South have got one.
Curtis for Port Adelaide. Still plenty of pace. Well, good effort by David Kapler.
A chance for Farquhar to atone for his mistake. Gives a chance now to Chapman. Heads towards the open goal. It ought to be a goal. It is a goal. Fine work by South Adelaide.
Kicked a fine goal in the first quarter. Andrew Aish got it clear only as far as Graham Brooksby. The handball is out. Souther running in through Bennett. He finally breaks clear. The kick is on the way. Through it goes. Nick Walker against Graham Brooksby. Michael Bennett doing good work in the middle now against McIntosh. Fairclough used his body well. Short around to Hewitt, and that's fine football from Fairclough. That was brilliantly done, in fact. The kick to Hewitt was spot on. You can't kick them better than that. Through the middle, his second goal.
Well, Norda's still got it. I thought he's going to whistle it up. and a good pass from Ace. Finds Turnbull. He doesn't realise that Bennett could claim him easily. He thought he was out in the world of his own.
Bennett did it well, though, Ian. He delayed his tackle. He waited till Turnbull took off. Then he came in and tackled him.
He will find Renfrey centre field. Out wider still is Andrew Ace. Martin is obviously going for the professional free kick. And he could see that Andrew Ace was out wide and could have got the ball to the clear.
Hine and Hawkins. South desperate for majors. Butler's got it. A quick kick away. That gives Darren Kapler a chance. Here's a go for South Adelaide. Kapler's a beautiful kick on the run. The ball is coming around. Magnificent stuff, Kapler. His second goal. Then boots the ball forward. Graham Corns or fine Mark Allen. I don't know if South have got anyone up there that can mark it. Oh, not a good kick. Terrible, in fact. Scanlon missed it. Would has tackled. Nearly got a free kick. Through came David Kapler. Onto the left boot and a fine goal. Hawkins got it down to Schulz. Got a high tackle from McIntosh as he delivered it. Fair play for South. Short to Hewitt on a lead, and it was well put and well marked. We have a minor melee in the middle of the ground, but nothing to be concerned about. Hewitt lines them up. Kick number 6 coming up. He's kicked 2 goals. He's a very good shot for goal normally. That is no exception. Not too happy about the attention. He goes short to Fairclough. Bit of acrobats there from Fairclough. Kick number 14. McIntosh put it down. Here's a chance, South Adelaide. Philip Ward onto the left boot. Through it goes. So Palmer is going to kick off to find Martin. Martin will go further afield to Brenton Honor. Honor's got a paddock. He'll go short to Darren Kapler. On to Hewitt. He dropped it. Back to Kapler. South have got a run here. Played pretty well of late. Kicks the ball in towards centre half forward. Or Brooksby's there. Gets one hand to it. He pushes out to Nailey. Here's a chance. The Panthers. They've scored. What a great start. Nailey gets a goal.
Hawkins. Hewitt with an opportunity. Out wider now. Bennett. Still further out wide is Hately. The Panthers clear. Short in the pocket. It ought to go. Lining up for the ball is Conda. And he's got it 35 metres out on about a 45 to 50 degree angle.
Played well, Micken. Well smothered by Hately. That was good work. Not a good ball for that player. Not a fine mark in defence from Brooksby. He plays it on. In front, John Allen. Smashes it to Hawkins. Over it goes to Schulz. Then to Nailey. South Adelaide running now. Nailey goes long. This is where the Panthers are in trouble, but Sneebickler takes a good one. At last, something decisive happened, which made the umpire give a free kick. Butler over the centre line. Sneebickler from behind. 2 grabs. Fine mark.
Hawkins to Martin. And South try again. This time the lead is better from Kapler. Kapler over the half-forward line. South into attack now. Coming across to meet the ball. Sneebickler makes the grade. Had to get a metre up. He's got there. Paid the mark.
Back to Morris. He slipped over. Got the kick away. Honour is underneath it. Takes a fine mark. Well, a great deal of opposition there from Filkey, but Honour stood his ground. He had a stitch inserted in a wound in that first quarter. Plenty of courage to come back. Schulz, short, Hately. Hawkins, fine body work. Corns to Butler. Butler back to Schulz. South Adelaide have got a run. Sneebickler on a wide lead. Summerton in front. He's played well today. Sneebickler back to Kapler. That's fine play by Sneebickler. Kapler's goal. A good result. Brenton Honor. Kicks around the corner. Brooksby. That's Philip Brooksby. Plays it on. Butler in the centre. Here's a chance, South Adelaide. Hawkins.
Pushed out of it. South Adelaide playing to advantage. They had the free. Hately now in long towards full forward. Nick and getting back there. The bounce put aside. I think he bounced one through. A goal. An unbelievable goal. Hawkins gives the lead, but he's going over that player. He's got to go back and get it. Micken goes back into the pack. Chapman comes out with the ball, gets round on the left leg, hooks, the umpire gallops. No, I think he's booted a goal. Fine snapshot.
Hawkins throws it to Palmer.
Long handball to Hately. Hately tucks it under his arm, then balances himself and kicks the ball to Wald, who takes the mark.
Butler now with an opportunity. Gives it across to Wald, into full forward. Very high. And a very good mark by Rod Miller in the forward pocket for South Adelaide. Hannah over, runs straight past the ball. Robin White loves to run at the ball. An indication of how wet the ground is early in the morning. White trying to bounce. Ball won't come back. Wald gets it across. And kicking for goal there is Brenton Honor from the half-back line. But slow motion.
Ivanov to Hately. Chapman at the back. Hately takes the mark.
This is what Hately does, Bruce. He gets into the half-forward line, and if the South Adelaide defence can, of course, get the ball into attack, then Hately will be there to receive. Shane Butler running up to get the ball, attacks the goal square. Oh, and a very nice fly and good mark by Rod Miller. Just coming across the front of the pack, directly at the ball.
Now through the centre is Schulz. To full forward, Schneebeckler, one-hander.
Beautiful mark.
Wald, Martin, long handball. Honor's going to get his 8th kick. Goes short to centre half forward. Hawkins will take the mark.
Hawkins is looking very good, Bruce, in his 100th game. In fact, I haven't seen South Adelaide this year, but he's certainly moving with a great deal more surety. And it doesn't surprise me to see him do that kick. He looks much more balanced than he has in the last year or so.
Chapman's kicked 13 goals in 7 games, Robert. He's been a good goal kicker from the pocket. Schimmelbusch loose there. This is a 1 South want. Miss 5. 25 metres out. Gets close to the man on his mark. Kicks a goal. Wald. Short. Brooksby.
Beautiful kick.
Gee, Wald's playing a game, Robert.
The centre half forward. Hawkins. Got it. They've only just got to brush up on their ball skills a little bit. John Schneebeckler's at least dropped one straight this time. And Graham Brooksby almost held the mark in the front spot. He's picked it up and kicked the goal. Well done. Robin White, though, had the best grab. He gives it to Hately. Hately to Wald. Working well across centre. Well done, Wald. New Butler was coming behind him. Just laid it back for him. And Shane Butler now with an opportunity. Back to Wald. Butler, they're running it up the ground. They've got to get it in. They're running around the boundary line. Brooksby in front. Chapman. Centre half forward. Philip Ward. Playing in the centre and working very, very hard.
Probably the biggest kick getter on the ground, Wald. 12th kick to Wald. Very powerful kick. I think he's rammed it home. He has. Quazzoli. Too slow. Ivanov. Darren Kapler's had a quiet game. It's on his favourite side. Now again, he's got Wald in the centre. Second kick for Kapler. Towards the pocket.
That's a real kick.
Oh, great mark by Miller at the back.
Looked a bit dangerous up there, hasn't he, Bruce? Rod Miller, he did well in the first quarter.
Just hasn't kicked straight, Robert. He's taken 3 very good marks. This is a handy goal, Robert. Hasn't missed that. Graham Brooksby. Powerful left foot to the goal square. Schneebeckler. Hawkins, or Brooksby did it beautifully to Martin. Schulz ran for him. Now Wald. Pillmore tackling. Chapman. He's got the pace to break away. Drop punt. That's a goal. Chapman's got his second. Martin. Very good balance. Didn't fall over. To Schulz. Schneebeckler wants it. That's the way it's going. How's that? Carter. Now Hodgson's in the goal square. Gives it to Carter.
Well done, Corns. Well done, Corns.
And Martin's kick found Hewitt.
Hewitt plays on quickly to Wald. Wald comes back to the centre. Bennett working now. South Adelaide going into attack very confidently. Rod Miller, if he keeps running, they're keeping themselves free. Thinks he's got a bit of a chance from out there, obviously. I can see why he thought he had a chance. He's kicked it out of sight.
Now Honor. They'll give it to Corns eventually. Now they gave it to Hawkins. It's all too easy at the moment. Hately. Miller wants it in the pocket. Schneebeckler wants it at centre half forward. Hewitt will get there. Schneebeckler. Hewitt, easy as you like. Hewitt tucks it under his arm and kicks a goal.
Greg Hodgson in the ruck. Bounce favours him, but Shields is there to compete for South Adelaide. Is he allowed to go for that knock, Bruce, when because he's on the same side of the centre line? It's an interesting one. Darren Kapler, he's usually a very good kick. That is an excellent kick. So South Adelaide answer immediately. Bennett was tapped on by Hewitt. Graham Brooksby, Butler, Martin. Oh, what a very fast movement. South Adelaide answer. Butler long into the goal square by Hewitt. Off hands from Schneebichler. Leaves it for Haitley. That was well done by the two. Haitley just sneaking out of Schneebichler's arms. Rob Hawkins. The bounce favours Hawkins. He winds up, bangs it to half forward, straight to Hewitt. Hewitt gives it to Would. Would gives it to Bennett. Bennett accelerates in the last second, finds a yard, and kicks the goal.
Through his legs, Graham Brooksby. Caught, but he's strong enough over the top to Would. Now Would on the run. Drop punt, that's a goal. Certainly in the early early stages, Peter, that's fourth kick. Half forward line. Who's the first to recover? Coming through is Martin. Goes for the soccer off the ground. What a great goal! Great reflexes, quick thinking. The bottom of the pack was Miller. Whittlesey through, gets it over towards Wilson, a chance to use his pace. Through came Ward, however, doing it well, gets a nice set. South over the half-forward line, a chance for Chapman if he can pick the ball up in the pocket, use his pace to break clear into the open goal. And that's a brilliant performance, young fellow. His first goal.
South have lifted a little bit in the last 5 minutes. Not a pretty game, it's a battle of defences. Schulz, here's a chance, Miller, he's got it. An opportunist is Miller. Craig changes direction, but the kick was astray. Good strong mark by Ivanov.
He's a solid defender, very rugged player. And Brooksby. Hawkins having a big spell. College through, gets a nice set. South into a jack up towards the full forward area. Downs, Hawkins will need support. Looks for the handball, can't find it. Good tackle. Shane Butler a chance short. The handball, or at least the short pass, wasn't good. Chapman caught on the left leg, has a shot. I think that's hit the post.
Haitley the chance. Well, not a good kick, Haitley. Hewitt. Butler, very close to the line. Butler will give it back to Hewitt. He's got a bit of space. Short he goes, Schneebichler, that's good work. South well in the game. Sturt haven't got their flowing game going yet, and that's testimony to the defensive work of South. Oh, he's got a ton of pace, Martin. Broke the tackle beautifully, that's a goal. Oh, great effort. Two Sturt players lying on the ground. I can't believe it. Fry. See how Motley goes against White. Over both of them, and Honor took a fine mark. Right on his mouth, I think.
Brooksby. College caught on the left leg, hooks around the corner. Good mark taken low to the ground by John Schneebichler. And he's got the ball about 35 metres out. 2 points up to date. The South skipper. Better looking kick right through the middle. Out goes Brooksby on a lead. Schneebichler's going for home with a high kick. Going to be just short on distance, leaping and pushing. I think he's got it over the head. A goal! Oh, what a tremendous goal. Just holding it in a peculiar fashion. Oh, White set up. Derrington there. White in front. Good mark. Wasn't an easy one. Centre half back. Panthers go to centre wing. Not a good kick either. Wilson almost. The bounce favours College. An easy one. Gets it over to Would. The running player Hewitt. South inside the half-forward line. Schneebichler, but in the back of the pack. Cut! Motley back there with him. Solano. Motley beautifully done. Great tackle, White. Pushing the back, holding the ball. Motley says, who, me?
Hewitt. South go in. There's Chapman. Oh, thought he was going to take the mark, but didn't. Miller gives it back to that player. Tutt's on the run. Tutt lines him up. Oh, he's going to run in right into goal. Through it goes.
Brooksby in the spiel. Brooksby gets through the pack. Does it well. Caught on the left leg, which is his natural leg. Goes for home with a long one. I think he's bottled a ripper. Oh, what a bonus for South.
Ivanov had it himself then. Tutt got it from Schulz. Tutt's got a lot of pace. Butler one hand. Schneebichler back to Butler. On a lead was Miller, and he's got it.
5 minutes plus time on to go. Kick in by Downs. The lead of Painter up over the top. Whoa! Oh, what a mark. What a magnificent game that he's played. Here's a chance now, Hollis. Eddie Fry. Down he goes. Met solidly by Stuart Palmer. And the umpire will come in and bounce. No, he's going to give a free kick to Palmer. Peter, I didn't see that.
Gave it to him for holding the ball in. Tut. South have got this, in my view. I was pretty sure about that in the second quarter. Palmer's smashing Fry around the head at the moment. As play goes on. Players getting a bit upset. Oh, good mark, Snebickler. They're still fighting at the other end. Can't imagine why. 2-2 he's kicked. He missed a set shot and one on the run. He should have 4. Pulled that slightly, but that's his 3rd goal. Kick number 13. Decided not to have a kick. He gave it to Butler. Downs and Brooksby. Brooksby's got it. Oh, too strong.
Studley Corns can't believe it. Can he pull off the upset of the year? South yet to win a game against better opposition than themselves or higher on the premiership table. Well done, College. South holding on.
They're holding on very well. Fry. Oh, good mark, Hewitt.
Fry's kick is not a good one. Here's a chance now. Slattery goes in long, goes in high. This is going to be awfully close. I don't think he's going to get back onto it. Goal.
A wobbly old kick forward. Couldn't get it going at all. Robin White again. He's got the ball on a string. Long to centre half forward. Snebickler up. Touch before it got there. Brooksby got it out. Miller's got a chance. He's a good kick for goal. He sets it up. Oh, he's got his second.
Swings it over now. They go into attack. A long kick by Krieg. Up towards Wilson. White did that brilliantly. No, it was Corns.
Body work is the utmost important in these conditions. Utmost importance. Snebickler a high kick into full forward. Bytheen got into a good spot. Slattery off hands. The kick's on its way. What a great shot for goal, Slattery.
He goes for the fist away. Coming to meet it well Morsworthy, but a great tackle put on him by Robin White. No better tackler in the business.
Although the Dogs got one against it. Oh, a big knock away from O'Neill, only as far as Paul Martin. Would is clear. It goes in that player's direction. Out comes Slattery. Thomas is with him. Would goes through, unattended. Short to Miller, misses that player. A chance for Snebickler if he can pick it up. Tries to get onto the left boot, couldn't. College has got it, ran into the umpire. Kicks away at goal, and I think you'll find South Adelaide have scored one against the Breeze.
Hart waiting for the bounce. He's on the half-forward line at the moment. Ivanoff there with him. Allows Palmer to take the ball. Pops it back high towards centre wing. Martin, who can't get into the game, gets another bad bounce, but it's all a great tap by College. Martin can go for a run now. He can have another bounce, perhaps even another one. No, he's going to kick for the lead of Brooksby. That's beautifully dispatched. Snebickler in front takes the mark. Back to Thomas from Van Dommel. A long kick in towards full forward now. Coming to meet it. Palmer, the bounce would aside. Waiting for it is O'Neill into the open goal. Smothered. Beautifully done. Brooksby, brilliantly done.
Keane. Wilbur misses the ball again and collects one of his own players. White goes forward. He's having a field day. Norsworthy was the player that was collected by Wilbur. Slattery bounces out of trouble. Off he goes. He handballs to Brooksby. Back to Slattery. They're doing what they like when they like. Up goes Hewitt, and he marks 10 metres out from goal. Well, you'd think that South Adelaide were going with the Breeze, not against it. And again, I'd back him for this one. That's 2 to Hewitt. Brooksby didn't. Palmer. What a great defender he's been and is. Corns to Martin. Gets rid of Vivian fairly easily. The kick's not a good one, though. Triggs got the run of it. Oh, bad bounce. It's a B-grade bounce. Snebickler to College. On to Brooksby. The runner is Butler. Would is short. He can use him if he wants to. Butler wants a goal. The kick is straight through the middle. Movement was from Hewitt. Oh, read the ball beautifully, Snebickler. Ivanoff is loose. White's kick is high. Great mark, Brendan Honor. He's played well for South today. Cameron Nilly, that went past Price. Snebickler back to Butler. Here's a chance for a Panther goal. Butler lines them up. Very close. He's got it.
Hewitt a chance again. I'd like to give out the handball in a hurry. He's wasted a couple of opportunities. Schulz right in towards full forward. Good mark there to Martin. Schulz towards Miller. Well, that's a top mark. That is a good mark. Ivanoff's got a chance to send South to the other side, where Keem, who's had a good ball clear. Bennett's got a chance. No, it was the Bickler there. Bennett gets the ball around the corner, in towards College, gets a good sit on the ball now. South coming towards their half-forward line. Miller out in front, takes the mark, 25 metres out. Into the breeze, kick number 9. And the umpire is indicating goal number 5.
In front, taking a good strong mark is Ivanoff. I was going to call him an underrated player, but I won't. I think most people realise that he's a very good defender now. Bennett, honour, the game he's played. Free after disposal, and Steve Bickler was probably going to mark it anyway. Well, he's got College running free and finds him. But Lee College has put in an impressive performance too. Moves the ball straight down, looking for Brooksby. Oh, it's too easy for the Panthers. Paul Martin. Plays both ends of the ground, Martin. Alan Tutt. Got the cyclist headgear on. Martin again. Got a bit of pace. Didn't use the left. Slattery, not Slattery, College. Bennett's running. Michael Bennett's had a pretty good game. Gets away from the tackle. Kicked a goal in the first quarter, and he's just got another one.
College has Brooksby short. That's the way the ball will travel. But it's tucked him into the pocket. Brooksby couldn't get it from a set shot. Oh, he's run himself into trouble. The kick away's not all that good. College, he's in trouble as well. Gives the handball back. Here's a chance. Brooksby again. He sockers it through the pack. There goes Hewitt. Hewitt now to Miller. Miller against the tide. Jams it under his boot and he's got it. Oh, do you think they made hard work of that? Goal number 6. But I reckon they had about 4 or 5 tries at it before they nudged it through.
A lot of good young ruckmen in South Australia.
Kick in by Stu Palmer towards Brooksby. The back is Martin. Superb handball to Bennett. Butler will come into the action. Out in front of that player, he gets a nice sit. Thomas won't catch him. Butler looking for the short pass. Finds Bickler low to the ground. Butler goes past for the 1-2. Bickler can't get it out to him, however. But he'll give it back to Schulz. Drops into the open space. And Schulz plays on quickly, pops on. Goal number 18. South doing it oh so easily.
Hawkins against the little wingman. Beautiful mark by Paul Martin. So Hine and Graham Brooksby. Noble over the back. Clears it wide. Nailey gets there first. Handball to Martin is a beauty. Martin straight at the goal. It was all right though, Bruce, because he gave it enough strength to run the ball on. The crowd must have yelled out loud enough. Another free kick for holding the ball to South Adelaide, and he lets it to go on the umpire as Butler goes through half forward. Miller shepherds the ball and run through the centre. All clear. Not touched. So that's a goal to Shane Butler.
Goes long. Miller at the back. And Schneebickler's got it. Oh, great fly, Robert. Now Wool through the centre. 2 bounces. 3, 4. Let's see if he can kick a goal. He goes short. Miller to Hewitt. Hewitt with a snap. Slattery, no Butler. That was, I don't know if Slattery touched it or not. Butler's got it though, and that's what counts.
Well, certainly not tucking it under his arm, but he could have balanced a bit more, couldn't he, Brucey? If he tucked it under his arm, he probably would have limited his disposal. But Shane Butler, right through the centre of the big uprights.
Oh, Ivanoff, well done. Turnbull trying to get rid of him with the hip. Ivanoff was clever enough to get around him.
It's obvious why Paul Martin was put in that interstate practice squad early in the year, Bruce. He was moving like this very early in the season, apparently.
Gallagher and Martin, oh, it's a great mark. He's in some form, isn't he?
Butler, Michael Aish has a fumble. Butler to Ivanoff to Corns. Palmer fades and runs it out to Philip Brooksby.
And South go from the fence again. Ward.
Michael Aish inside half forward again, Bruce.
I wonder if Keith Thomas is playing in the centre, Robert, and Aish is having a run at the ball. Nailey's got it. South Adelaide with some run. Roberts has kicked today 1 goal 2, so Stuart Palmer's done well. He's playing in his 277th game for the club. Pretty sure that's a club record.
Yes, kicks at the centre half forward. Glenn Hewitt. Very strong movement. Directly at the goal, fading back now. Bounces backwards. Brooksby picks it up. He goes through for a goal as Tom Warhurst with his hand in the air to leave the room. I think he was suggesting that he touched it. And South Adelaide have scored their 8th goal now. They're Haley with a half volley take to centre half forward. Warhurst in the position, but backing into him, Graham Brooksby, then recovering. Very good handball to Wool. Wool to Slattery. Give me goal as Slattery runs in from 15 metres. Can't beat the quick give and the run on. South score their second for the quarter. 9.
Bickler has bruised a heel. They're just making up an artificial heel to stick on his boot, or in his boot. As soon as that is made, he'll be back on the turf.
Well, it's important that he gets back. That's a good shot, isn't it? Have a look at that. An artificial heel.
Still with Corns. Now Palmer. And Palmer's just going to chip it away and hope for Stephen Keane. He's got it, and Bennett should take this comfortably.
Bennett marks on halfback. Covers some 50 metres. Schneebickler in front, off hands by Slattery. Came from the front of the pack, he'll go all the way. All he's got to do is hit the goal square with this kick, Bruce. It'll run through. He's done the right kick. Butler getting in there. And chips the goal. So South Adelaide have gone to that lead that they've always threatened to go to.
Warhurst has Thomas running. Butler almost runs him down. Thomas goes to centre half forward. Renfrey's just come on. It's too good. This South defence is all right, Robert.
Comes off hands to Palmer. Stephen Keane showing a bit of pace, and so he ought to. He's fresh on. Perhaps waited a little bit long, but he got his kick away all right, the full forward. Schneebickler can't complete the mark. Hellier goes to ground. Butler's got a player in the goal square. That player's Miller. He picks it up. He kicks the goal. It'll be Rob Hawkins. Tireless player for the Panthers. Likes to get in the air. Nick Walker for Norwood. The bounce favours the South Adelaide player. Bennett. Ivanov. Half forward it goes. Smile from behind. Can't take the mark because Nailey intercepts. Slattery coming from the right side of the pack. Goal. Beautiful movement as Wayne Slattery. Gee, he's playing a wonderful game, Bruce. He's got to the ball. If we ever doubted whether Stuart Palmer was able to handle Neville Roberts, he's left no doubt in anybody's mind this afternoon.
And of course, Roberts didn't play against South at the parade. That's one of the few games he's missed this year, so Corns really had no prior experience as to who to play on him. Wall gets it from Nailey to Miller.
So the Redlegs have really got an uphill battle. Hawkins. Slattery showing a bit of that dash. He is really playing confidently at the moment. The kick's beautifully placed into the space. Nailey running backwards for a couple of steps. Magnificent movement.
And then looks for Schneebickler. Across to Keane. South are going too well. It's Slattery at the back. Oh, yes. Oh, Robert, he's enjoying his football today. I think he really likes it out there.
Walker and Hawkins. Nailey again. Keane. Nailey. Maybe he's going to get a bit of confidence too to let his leg go. He hasn't done much for the first 3 quarters. And Schneebickler.
Schneebickler looking for 50 goals in the season. He's got 49. I'm sure that's not worrying him at the moment, though. Noble. Oh, what a mark by Brooksby. Let's play on. I don't think I've seen Graham Brooksby play any better than this, Robert, to the goal square. Miller and Noble. Now Slattery. He's kicked 4. He's kicked 5. O'Dwyer. Bennett's got him, and he has still got him.
The South Adelaide camp looking fairly pleased with themselves at the moment, particularly David Bird-Smile.
And of course, Graham Corns, I said before the game, Robert, that they felt it was a crucial match for 1983, and they're coming through it with flying colours. Butler to Martin. Renfrey had to take a chance. Slattery trapped it beautifully. Bennett. Oh, this is some good football. I hope Schneebickler can goal. It deserves it. It's long and it's strong, and it has just missed. Robert, they're a good side. Ward. Very good handball on the up. Hewitt. Butler's handball. First class to Darryl Hewitt to Slattery. Now, he doesn't miss usually. Left foot, and he has got it.
To half forward. Very good kick. Glenn Hewitt. Straight to the goal square. Schneebickler. Dreher. Schneebickler with one hand. Kept his eye on the ball. Taps it back through his legs. Beautifully done. Touched on the goal line. No. just over the line. Peter Winter couldn't quite get his hands to it. Well done, John Schneebichler, and Miller kicks his first goal.
Now Paul Martin. So South has had to concede about 40 metres. Martin's got Butler though. Now Butler's got Miller very short if he wants him. He's going to go to Schneebichler in the goal square. It's a good kick and it's home. Well done. He's going to try Borchard this time. Martin couldn't get his hand to it. Conlon's taken off the long sleeve Guernsey and he's been caught holding the ball. Salento is playing very well across half-back. Hawkins again went early, but he stayed up there to Daryl Hewitt, who's getting a few kicks. Slattery had a very good first term. Schneebichler on a lead and Butler's taken the mark.
That's a good bit of play by Slattery. That left foot kick was a magnificent kick. Morris running on quickly. Ivanov from the other pocket. Oh, magnificent Peter Ivanov. Ducks down. Goes under the pack. Hately. What a great bit of defence. Philip Wood. Oh, Peter Ivanov. You remember that for many days.
Super effort. Corns. Palmer. Hately, not all that good a handball, but Hately did that well. He rode Grosser.
He was running off his chest, it almost looked like.
John Schneebichler is winning centre-half forward against Trier. Graham Brooksby, oh, nearly a good grab, not paid. He's got Butler, decided not to use him now. Just got to chip it over to Glenn Hewitt, and Glenn Hewitt is in the pocket, was going to play on, and decided not to.
But it certainly was a very strong effort at the football.
So Hewitt from 35 metres out has kicked straight.
Hately well into attack. Shields is back in the centre of the ground as Schneebichler knocks it over the top. Butler's got it.
Goal.
Very, very good kick. Beautiful tap out. And Shane Butler doesn't let the side down with a very good snap for goal.
Hawkins is there with Micken. Goals have been pretty hard since that first quarter. Borchard, Daryl Hewitt. Kicked it very, very high. Filkey's underneath it. Oh, well done by Wood. And well done by Graham Brooksby. It's a great hip and shoulder. Now Wood will go over to Slattery. Slattery will go to Butler in the pocket with a long handball. And Butler, who's kicked 4, should kick 5. On the run, drop punt home. Well done. Ivanov, Grosser, now Salento. Now Salento doesn't waste a ball. Honour, he's got plenty of time. He can use Philip Ward. He's going to. He should have handballed probably, but Ward was good enough. And a long handball to Hawkins, to Daryl Hewitt now. Now, he's got Martin. He's just going to chip it to him. He's got Hately running past him. Martin's going to take off. He'll charge at the goal. 1 bounce, 2. Now he'll have a shot. Drop punt and he's goal. Oh, well done.
I think the crowd are saying it all. What a magnificent movement from defence. Played a very good game.
Palmer probably having his finger, looked to be in trouble with his finger there. Probably had it pulled back into place.
Chooses to go out to the centre wing, far side. Hawkins is there. Mark taken by Slattery. He plays on. He played well early in the game to Schneebichler. Wayne Slattery has obviously spent a lot of time on his left foot side. It's improved out of sight since he's been away. And Schneebichler did that absolutely delightfully. Made out the kick for the square. Shane Butler just sneaking down the ground. He doesn't make any mistake with it. Straight through the middle, and that's 6 goals to Shane Butler, and a very, very good roving performance.
Miller's been very well held. Hamilton's on him at the moment. It's a powerful leg by Schneebichler. Hawkins. He's paid it.
Good stretch by the big fellow. Martin. Over the top by Wood. Gives it to Keane, to Bennett. Hately's on his own. It's a chance for Ron Hately to score. And he does.
That forward line of South seems to be a bit crowded. Martin goes short. He wants Slattery, and he's got him. A one-hander. That was Robertson who cleared for North.
Short to the running Phillips, if he can get there. Good mark, fingertip job. Fine tackle, Martin. Tried to break round him. But Martin, a fine performer for South Adelaide all season. Put on a classic tackle. Gailing couldn't. Hewitt can. Out in front of his brother Glenn. Uses his body beautifully and takes a fine mark. Forward, right flank throw in. Malloy, no. Arnold it was. Well tapped away by Schulz to give Ward a chance. The running player out there is Martin for South Adelaide. Hooks to the half-forward line. Cardi getting underneath the ball. Should take the mark. Wobbled it, but he's got it.
Here's a chance, North Adelaide. Phillips can kick a long way. He sets that one up. Big leap in the square, but a fine mark by Brooksby. He just stood there.
The handball away gives Mason another chance. Dietrich on the lead, Brooksby there with him, Dietrich in front, Corns back to South Adelaide. Out wider is Honour, and that's the way the ball will travel.
Honour's got loose players, Bennett's one of them. Puts it up for that player, Tiller late on the scene. Bennett takes a good mark. Notice the North Adelaide runner was out to umpire West a little while ago to have a chat to him. Probably at the direction of Mick Noonan. Good mark, Carty. He was sandwiched in between Ellis and Hay on that occasion. It was a good mark.
North Adelaide clear through. Jamie Mason again, bounding over the half-forward line. Out comes the big fellow once again, Dietrich, but a fine mark in defence by Corns.
Clisby's kick-off, looking for Phillips. Oh, how did Martin take that one? Redfield didn't mark it, though. Wool gave it back to Corns. Salento gets rid of it very quickly. Martin dropped it. Daryl Hewitt's got the run of it now. Chips one out to Bennett. Carty is leading. Hawkins is going to use him. Clisby gets front spot and over the back. A good mark taken by Slattery. Gee, judged that well. Very hard to do. Should kick a goal from here. Wayne Slattery, he knows how to boot goals. No problems with that one. That's his first goal.
Centres the ball. It's a high kick. Slattery over the top. It's a good mark.
Now the Panthers a chance. A high ball. Snebickler in late. Oh, he's going to take it on the chest. Gee, Clisby completely misjudged it. He's talking to the umpire. There is no doubt that Johnny Snebickler will be paid that mark. Snebickler read it well. It's an important shot for goal for South Adelaide. It's against the breeze and he makes no mistake. 2 goals, Snebickler.
Close to time on. Wool having umpteenth handball. This one out to Martin, put him under pressure. Salento shrugs that tackle well. Drives a long one in towards half-forward line. Snebickler. Gee, if he can get it clear, he's got a couple of players out this side. Oh, he's gone dangerously across field. Snebickler. The umpire says play on. Bennett's got it. All clear in the goal square is Shane Butler into the open goal. Laydown was there. Oh, what happened to his opponent? Beautifully done, Bennett. Butler's second goal.
Well, this man Parsons is important for North, but again it's Butler. He reads Parsons better than anyone else does. South go in. Not a good bounce right in the square. Carty gets the handball out. Hewitt a chance. Oh, he's kicked a goal. Oh, amazing goal, Hewitt. His first for today, and gee, what a bonus for South.
One of the most amazing goals that you've ever seen, or you'll ever see. Corns is the running player for South Adelaide. Kicks in long, getting underneath it. Snebickler can't quite get back on the ball. Stephen Hay whizzes out a handball. All the North Adelaide defensive handball wasn't good. In goes now Slattery into the open goal. Cannot miss. Goal to Slattery. His third. It has dropped a great deal. South Adelaide through Hewitt. Gives Martin a chance. Or Wool clear on the half-forward line. In turn, it is Hewitt. Hewitt's going to be run down. Gets the kick away. Here's a chance to Beckler. South Adelaide with a chance. 35 metres out. He's kicked 3 goals with those 9 kicks. Nice looking kick. The umpire said he's got goal number 4. And he's got it too far out to score. He centres it to the half-forward line. Davies there with Hawkins. Intercepts beautifully. And the South Ruckman's got it at centre-half back.
Yeah, that was well thought out by Hawkins. He saw what Barbary was going to do, and gee, he does a lot of work, though. Frightening, the amount of work he does. Heinrich knocks away Honour. Hately. Hately can only kick to Martin. He had no one else. And he does just that. Corns on a lead, trying to break that forward line up. It's not working yet because Carty comes over the top and takes a good mark.
Kicking clear Hutton. Long towards centre wing. Fine mark ball. Puts it out for Davies, but Brooksby reads it well. Comes to meet it and takes the mark and will immediately put it over now to Stewie Palmer.
Palmer got plenty of room to move in. Butler runs for him, but he decides to go short to Hewitt. He plays it on to Hately. South play down the flanks all right, but gee, when they get up forward, they're in all sorts of trouble. There's Bennett. Good mark. Opposition by Hutton. Crowd very quiet. Bennett goes long. Hawkins, a big chance. He's got it. The big chap. Gee, you could hear a pin drop here at the moment at Unley Oval. Hush descends upon the ground as Hawkins lines it up. It's pretty straight. It is.
Craig's at centre. Oh, the kick's not a good one. Touched off the fingers in any case. Nailey sets it up, puts it out for Brooksby. No one else is there except Brooksby. He can run into the open goal. No one's going to get near him, and he drops it onto his boot.
Carty will be involved. He got it down beautifully to Nailey. Nailey kicks a high ball. Brooksby and Sims. Brooksby holds ground and marks on the chest. That's what you call putting your opposition player in a position where he can't even see it, let alone touch it. Brooksby completely blanketed Sims on that occasion.
Cleverly down to Nailey. Gives a chance now to Kapler. On the move is Brooksby. Graham Brooksby getting back with it. So too is Sims. Can't quite get it. Socket off the ground. Well done, Daryl Hewitt. Thought about another handball, but Leonard comes off the Sturt half back line.
He wants Motley at centre half forward. Great mark in front, Hawkins. A lot of courage there to come back into the pack.
Spiel underneath it, hooks it back cleverly to Leonard. Leonard took a very heavy knock a little while ago, but seems to recover. Ivanov up, fine mark.
This is Graham Brooksby's sixth kick. He comes right around, hooks it back. Just not a bad effort. He's put it straight through the middle. Nailey, Honor, Ivanov. He'll go short to Hakely. Hakely looks for Carty. Well sport by Reid, but Carty backed it up well. Back to Schulz. Wooled a chance, but Schulz went it alone. Brooksby couldn't mark the ball. Corns has got the odds to none. He can run into an open goal, which he does.
South Adelaide kicking into a fairly strong breeze. The wind holding it up. That kick doing just that. High in the air, Rod Miller. The player who last week hit the post to stop South Reserves going top. They would have been top by 0.01%. Here's the erstwhile full forward from centre wing, Ron Hakely. Loves to run into that attacking region. Very well judged mark. Taking it on the body. He's kicked as many as 8 goals in a match on from the wing as Ron Hakely. And there's South Adelaide's first.
Wool on the up to Corns. Now Corns is just going to give it to Martin. It's a bad kick. Martin to Corns. To Martin. He charges off. Bennett in the centre.
Phillips, ruck roving, standing Michael Bennett. Martin back to Bennett. Fiddling with the ball across the centre. Robin White. Slattery in front. Good mark against Ellis. Graham Brooksby leads to the pocket. Clisby's with him. The kick's too good. And the mark too strong. Slattery to Brooksby. Kicks high in the air. Holding up in the breeze. But it's through. So that's full points to South Adelaide. They're 2 goals.
To Butler. To Martin. It sits. Schneebickler short. Slattery. But Redden's there. Ellis got rid of it in a hurry. Nailey looks for a free kick. Still Nailey. Cleverly done. Left foot snap. Goal. Nailey's got his first. Still White. Bad kick. But he got, I thought it was going too far, but Hawkins made it. Wool, very well done to Martin. 1 bounce. Nailey, now can he kick his second? Drop punt.
The pinch now of that lack of practice of the last few weeks. Clisby goes across the ground. Obviously North Adelaide decided to kick it to the outer side. Nailey receives the handball from Hewitt, and he's kicked another left footer. A little bit more impressive than his right.
Not a lot of length, but a well-timed kick. Corns. Timed it beautifully. 340th league game.
Palmer. Nailey. Good effort by Antrobus. Nice body work by Slattery. South Adelaide playing on quickly to Schneebickler. Nailey gets back, gives it to the wingman Hakely. Round his body to Wool. Difficult one to mark. He's gone backwards to Shields. They're right in the centre line of the ground. Into full forward. Graham Brooksby, who's had his hands near a lot of balls, but just can't seem to mark it. Schneebickler tapping it out to Brooksby, over to Butler. A burst of pace. Watch the kick. It is like an arrow.
Gayling. Sanders with a left footer. McAdam and Ivanov. Oh, great mark, Ivanov. Well done.
That was a great mark too, Bruce. You picked it perfectly. Running back. Gives it to Stuart Palmer. Ron Hately, who's worked tirelessly, fairly wide on the centre wing. Going in short to David Kapler. Kapler's at half-back. Kicks to centre wing. Parsons is there. Hawkins spoils. Taps it away. Slattery now. His kick's not a good one, but it's good enough.
Robertson caught. Brooksby on the up to Wood, to Schulz, to White as he charges through and goes toward the goal. Corns at the back. They haven't had very many after half-time. Lovely kick, looking for Corns. Clisby with him. Darryl Hewitt chips it away. Nailey's got it. So Nailey, with Corns in the goal square, is going to have a shot. 17 kicks Nailey, 8 handballs. So the decision in playing him today was the correct one. And 3 goals now to Nailey. Darryl Hewitt. Hawkins still working hard. He's got Corns. That's a very good kick. Corns has got it, and he's going to kick his second.
Cleaned up Rick Charlesworth. Redden runs it down his arm. Hewitt kicks it forward for South Adelaide. Fumble take there by Stephen Riley. Giving Nailey an opportunity, and he doesn't need many. In short and quickly to Graham Corns. Corns with the mark. Kicks to the goal square. Straight through the centre. That's a wonderful kick by the skipper. High to half forward. Graham Brooksby setting himself. Wood. Darryl Hewitt. High to the square. Corns dropping back. He's in very good position and marks the ball. If South continue to kick over the top, he'll pick up a few kicks. So that's his 3rd goal, Graham Corns.
4, Robert.
4th goal to Graham Corns. Yes, it was worth his while doing that, I think, Bruce. He's in a bit of a breeze. No one else has really kicked the goal. He broke clear, had plenty of time. Kapler receiving from Slattery. Over the top to Nailey. This is when he pulled his muscle last time. The long handball to Corns. Corns gets his 5th for the quarter. It's 5 to Graham Corns.
Slattery. It's got Corns moving. Clisby and Corns. Still Corns to Brooksby. So Graham Brooksby from 40 metres out, left foot, goal. McAdam and Ivanov. Ivanov plays low to the ground to Philip Brooksby. Then he holds it up and gives it to Butler. Butler's had a quiet one. He's had some mates. To Hawkins. 1 bounce. Drop punt. That's a goal. So the ruckman has scored